Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good night.
Good evening. Good evening. This is our first time using StreamYard, so we hope that everything goes well. We don't have no technical difficulties. This is our first time, so y'all bear with us if we do. We're excited about it.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll get it together and everything will go well and planned as accordingly, okay?
Yep.
Okay. So
We are live.
we're gonna wait for a couple more people. If you're on with us, say hi, hello. We look forward to speaking with you guys tonight.
As we always do, you guys coming back each and every other Tuesday. We are so appreciative. Thank you so much for rocking with us. We really appreciate it. We
Thank
really
you.
do.
Thank you.
It means a lot.
Thank you so much for rocking
Tell
with
your
us tonight.
friends and family. Let us know if you can hear us once you come on.
Exactly.
Make sure we're nice and loud.
Exactly. And let me share it on a couple of my pages right now.
Yeah.
Let me share it on a couple of my
We're
pages.
nice and loud. Yes. Everybody can hear us.
I hope that you all once again had a good day. And for those of you who don't know who we are, I'm Keisha.
My name is Sabalas.
And we are Key Players. Well, we founded Key Players. We are the founders of Key Players. And you can tell them all about what Key Players is while I share the
Key
page.
Players is, for lack of I don't know who came on, but say hello so we'll know who we're
Hi.
talking to. We love to see
Give
who
us
we're
thumbs
talking
up. Yeah.
to. Love to know who we're talking to. Let me see who we're talking to. Or who rocking with us tonight. Make sure when y'all come on, y'all share too. Let people know we are live. Y'all see our name at the bottom and our logo at the corner? We working. What's going on? Marlon, the happiest man in the world. His 49ers won. They beat my Cowboys. So he texted me right before we went live, just flooded my whole thoughts. Hey, but I would have done the same thing if my team had won, which they didn't.
Wow.
So anyway, what's going on, Marlon? So Key Players is, for lack of a better term, I think we've been skating around it, but it's like a marriage ministry. That's kind of what it is, would you say?
Yeah,
It's our effort to do each and everything in our power to improve, engage, and promote healthy marriage on a daily, weekly basis. Not just our own marriage, but yours too. And this is one of the platforms we use to do it is by going live every other Tuesday. We are also live on YouTube tonight also. Going live on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube!
Going live on YouTube. And we use this platform. And if you follow us on our Facebook and Instagram page, we always post positive messages or questions about relationships and marriage. And of course, if you've been to one of our events, that's another way that we get the word out. And we just are about promoting positive, healthy, strong, fun-loving, romantic, sexual, smart, specific marriages. What's going on, Ryan? What's up? Yes, I made it.
Hey, LaWanda. Hey.
So that's what we do. That's what we all about. And we're going to keep doing it as long as the Lord tells us to. How about that?
That's right. And thank you guys again for joining us tonight. And before we get started, we want to just shout out Cocktails and Kisses. That is an event that we will be hosting.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else is actually throwing the event. However, we will be the host of the night.
Right.
So we'll be hosting that event, and that's a couples event, and it is February the 12th, and it's going to be in Wilson, North Carolina. So hopefully, you can, if you know somebody that's down in Eastern North Carolina, that way,
what's going
tell
on,
them about
Tina?
it.
We always say your full name, Tina Davis Meyer. I don't know why. We just can't say, hey, Tina.
It flows.
It flows. Y'all make sure once y'all come on, y'all share this post, share, and share alike.
Right. So in Wilson, North Carolina, you can find the tickets on Eventbrite.
What's the name of the event?
The event is Cocktails and Kisses.
When is it?
It's February the 12th.
Okay.
Which is a Saturday.
It's a Valentine's event 2 days before, because Valentine falls on a Monday this year. Monday.
It don't matter.
Oh, it don't matter?
No.
Oh, okay.
It don't matter.
She said it don't matter. Okay.
Valentine's fall on a Monday. We can celebrate it on Sunday. We can celebrate it on Monday. It doesn't matter.
You can celebrate it before and after the 14th.
Exactly. So tonight our topic, we are excited about this topic, y'all. Tonight our topic is, do you love your spouse but don't trust them? I'm going to say that one more time. Do you love your spouse but don't trust them? That is the topic for tonight.
This topic You laughing? This
Go
topic
ahead.
my wife came up with this topic, which is an excellent topic. When she sent it to me today, I was like, whoa, that's deep. I never thought about it that way because, we try to prepare the topics prior to the night we go live. It doesn't always work out that way.
Right.
So sometimes it's the day of. And I just hit her up today. I was like, what are we going to talk about tonight? Because we had a topic and she was like, no, I don't want to talk about that. And she hit me with this. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's interesting. I like that. So we're run with that. So once again, the topic is, do you love your spouse do you love your spouse but don't trust them? And in discussing that today, one of the questions I asked was, can you love your spouse if you don't trust them? Is it possible to love your spouse, whether it's your husband, your wife, even your girlfriend or boyfriend, if you don't love them? I mean, if you don't trust them, is it possible to love them? Because I always thought they kind of went hand in hand.
LaWanda, I can't even relate. We got to get to the topic at hand, okay? So, everybody in marriage goes through something.
Right.
So, what he said, is it really possible to love someone you don't trust? That's what you asked today.
Pretty much, yes.
And so me and him was having a discussion. I was like, well, yeah, because you got to look at it in all relationships. Say if you don't trust your child, you're going to still love them.
True.
So in that sense, you still love your child. No matter whatever your child do, trust me, you're going to still be there for them.
But the love of a child is not the same as the love of a spouse.
I was just saying.
Yeah.
So tonight you put the spouse in there.
Yeah,
so.
it's different. Yeah.
Okay. So what does that mean? Well, let's explore some of the things that may mean. Unreliable. That if you are unreliable, you don't follow through. There has been some lying, some infidelity, mishandling of funds, lack of support. We can go on and on. Abuse. All these things could cause issues in a marriage, which builds up resentment over time, and which leads to a lack of trust, which can lead to you ending your marriage. Let's hope that isn't the case, but it can lead. Those things can build up, and they can lead to those things. Right, LaWanda, we're not talking about the kids. I just threw that in there today because today we didn't say spouse. We just
right.
So these things are the first call to action is working things out to change your actions. First, you have to change. That's what you got to do.
Right.
You got to make a sincere change. Like you have to make up your mind. Okay, for real, I'm gonna change this time. If you want to make your marriage work, you got to communicate and do a sincere apology, and then take accountability for your wrong. Like, for real, like you have to take accountability for your wrong. So those are some of the things. And we're going to break unreliable down. We'll start with unreliable first. LaWanda said, but I can't see how I genuinely love you if I can't even trust you.
That's what I said.
But trust you in what ways?
That's what I was asking too, LaWanda. When she hit me with it, of course I love the topic. But I was like, can you love me if you don't trust me? Because that's part of the love.
Well, I guess you could be in love still.
I don't know. I don't know if I could love someone on this level. You know what I'm saying? On the marriage level, if I didn't trust them.
It's different ways. LaWanda, she said, trust that you would cut the grass or trust that you want to cheat on me. I mean, it's different. That's what we about to get into.
That's two different levels.
Yeah, that's two different levels.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's two different levels. It's different ways. And the reason why I said that today is because it's so many times, and I've been guilty in the past, not in this relationship, but my, first one. So many times.
She don't even have a name for
so many times I didn't trust him, but I still somehow he worked himself back in, and I still forgave him, and I still tried to hold on and all that stuff like that. So that's what I mean. I didn't trust him, but my heart was still in it.
But did you love him?
If that makes sense.
Did you love him though?
I loved him, but I wasn't in love with him.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Even though you didn't trust him, you loved him.
Yes.
Wow.
Because it was a stronghold. You understand?
Mm.
It was a stronghold. So until I
came to your senses.
Came to my senses, and I really got out of it. You know what I mean? Yes. So
I guess, I hate to belabor the point, but I guess I'm comparing it to you and I. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
No.
Because what I'm saying?
Every relationship is different.
Right. Maybe I shouldn't do that because one of the things that built what we have is trust. You know what I mean? It's just different. I don't know. I just don't know if I could love, especially love you enough to marry you if I didn't trust you, because What I'm giving you when I say I love you and in love with you, it's more than like the one just cheating. I'm giving you my heart. I'm giving you my emotions, supposedly. I'm giving you the vulnerable things about me. I'm giving you my strong points. I'm giving you my weaknesses. You know, I can only give that to a person that I trust.
See, Dolly said prior to marriage, he loved someone that he didn't trust.
How? Hey, please tell me.
I just told you.
No, not you, darling.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard
But
yours.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
Secrets, weaknesses.
Yeah,
exactly,
we're gonna get to that. So let's break down unreliable.
Okay.
Okay, because the obvious cheating is obvious. So we're gonna start with unreliable. Okay. So a person being unreliable. Back in the day, we used to say a phrase. Now I'm aging myself. We used to say a phrase. Word is bond. I don't know who remember that. Word is bond. Okay, who remembers that? You remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
We used to use that quite frequently. So what that means is your word is all you got. That's what you have. Your word is your reputation. Right? That's what that means. If you say you're going to do something, then do it. Okay? Stop promising stuff that you know that you cannot do.
Right.
Don't promise, because that's broken promises. Then that just chips and cracks away. You know, hope the person hoping that you're going to really do it this time. But every time that you break that promise, that's like little chips. You know what I'm saying? That's like the one that said, now they say, oh, my mama.
Oh, okay, that's the new
oh, my mama.
Oh, my mama, that's the new
start
one?
saying that.
Wow,
Yeah.
I feel so old. Oh, my God.
So stop promising stuff that you know you can't do.
Right.
Setting lofty goals that you know you cannot accomplish.
Right.
Right? So work within your limits. That's what I said. If things change, please communicate and let your spouse know.
Right. Like, I'll use myself for example. I try to stay within my limits when it comes to certain. I know my strengths, and I know my weaknesses, and I know my maybes. You know?
Right.
I can, like, for instance, I can take care of the yard when the summer months. I got that, no problem. I can do that. I can cut the grass, you know, trim it. I can do that.
And I be trying to help them, y'all. I be trying to be out there. Because it gives me, I'm going to tell y'all, it's a therapy for me to get that electric trimmer to trim them trees. That's therapy for me. I don't know why. I like doing it.
Right.
It calms me.
I'm reliable with that. That's realistic for me to take care of the yard. Don't put me under the hood of a car. I'm not going to go there because that's, you may end up in an accident when I get finished, you know. So I don't set those type of unrealistic goals saying, oh, something wrong with the car. We just got to take it to the shop. So I don't set unrealistic goals for myself because I know what I can and cannot do. I can handle the yard. I can cut the grass. You know, I can do that. I'm not going under the hood of no car. No, we just take the oil to get the oil changed. We take it wherever.
Okay, so Darlene said it's that simple. I loved her, but I didn't trust her because I knew her heart was with, her previous boyfriend. I had to cut ties with her.
Wow.
So it seemed like he was more for her than she was for him.
Sound like it.
You understand?
Okay.
So,
but you were younger then, darling. I guarantee you wouldn't do that now.
Ryan said he's not a mechanic either.
Yeah,
That's
thank
what
you.
he
Thank
said.
you. I'm not.
Well, you gotta know your limits.
Gotta know
Okay,
your
you gotta
limits.
know
I'm sorry,
your
I
limits.
had to interject that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But my thing is, don't have your spouse out here looking crazy.
Right.
Okay. Don't have them out here looking crazy. So one way to build the trust is to be a person, to be intentional, to be a person of your word. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Do it. I'm
From
big,
the small to
I'm
the
big
big.
on that. Right. Because
Yeah.
if you keep doing little small things and not doing it, then that's gonna create something big.
It's
Would you agree?
gonna chip away at the trust that your spouse does have for you. It may not be overnight, but bit by bit. Every time you come up short and I meant to do, I was gonna do, I forgot. It's chipping away bit by bit by bit by bit.
Right. Donnie said he tried to win her heart. Man,
He was young.
That's a tough. Yeah, you were young.
He was
darling.
young. I guarantee you he wouldn't do that now. I guarantee you he wouldn't do that now. Yeah.
The next one we're going to talk about is lying.
Ooh, that's self-explanatory. Ooh.
Lying, that's another big one. Now, let me tell y'all something. My mama, she have a lot of sayings, and she still says a lot of things, and I'm just like, Mom. So her thing she used to say is, a lie ain't nothing and I'm going to let y'all fill in the blank, for a blank to tell. She used to always say that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but she used to say that all the time. A lie ain't nothing for a blank to tell. And so you could fill in.
Ryan added something.
Ryan said, Savalas, I think it's possible to love and not trust because some people are just trusting people naturally.
That's true. I know that's true. Okay, that makes sense. And
that will be me. Because we talked about this before. I start with the trust, and then you do stuff, and you said you don't trust people. People have to earn that.
Okay.
So that would be me. I start with trust. Like if I don't, I start with trust. You have to keep doing stuff to me, and then, okay, that's when I cut you off.
And I'm the complete opposite.
And he's the complete opposite. He starts with not trusting you.
Right.
And then once he gets to
You have
really
to earn
know
it.
you,
Yeah.
you have to earn it.
Yeah. That way I give you time to show who you really are,
Right. I mean, and your way probably is better.
Yeah. I would say so. I would say so.
Your way is probably better.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, so y'all fill in the blank with that, what my mama used to say. And if you're doing shady stuff that give your spouse reason to suspect that you are lying, that will cause a lack of trust.
Mm-hmm.
So that's self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing shady stuff. Because, women, we have intuitions. And let me tell you, our intuitions are strong.
And if you are a lying person, then you are automatically disqualified from being trusting. Period. It's an automatic disqualifier from being trusted. To me. To me, it's an automatic.
Because some people lie for no reason.
For no reason.
No reason at all. I mean, I know people like that.
Yeah, because once...
You just play along with them.
Right. Because what happens is when you lie about one thing, then I'm suspicious about everything you say.
Right, exactly.
It makes me suspicious about everything you say. And then, especially if we in a relationship together. So, if I'm spending time worrying about if you telling me the truth, then I can't spend time being romantic. If I'm spending time worried about if you telling the truth, then I can't spend time like maybe worried about getting the income right. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm spending time worried about are you telling the truth, then that's gonna take away from the spiritual aspect of me. I can't go to revival if I'm wondering what you doing. I'm gonna miss some revivals. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's an automatic disqualifier from being trustworthy, being trusted. The truth is not always pretty, and it sometimes hurt, but it's always the best.
LaWanda said, "Not every woman got that intuition, though."
Yeah, that's true. I ain't even.
Some people just overlook that.
Yeah.
Intuition. They see flags, but some people just do. Overlook.
Yeah, I agree.
That's men and women though. Lying is one of the main roads that lead to the lack of trust. Like he was saying.
Like I was just saying.
Just like you were saying.
Straight road. It's the quickest way to get there.
Right. And one way to, of course we all know this, one way to gain trust is to stop lying and be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop lying and be honest. Show and prove over time until the trust is regained.
Mm-hmm.
And you might have to, that might take a while.
Right. So
you're going to have to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And yeah, you're right. I was going to say something, but I'm going to wait.
Go ahead.
No,
it may take a while.
I think...
So you're going to have to be patient because you might have to keep repeating yourself over and over again because you broke that trust. So now you got to work on building it back up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
common sense. And it's easy to break the trust, but it's hard to build it back up.
Definitely.
Hard to build it back up.
Mm-hmm. And one of the most obvious ones is infidelity. We all know about that.
Easy.
Infidelity is one of the most obvious ones. This pretty much speaks for itself. This is one of the most common causes of divorce. Mm-hmm. Clearly, the bond has been broken. Mm-hmm. And this could be detrimental to your marriage or relationship, especially if it's habitual. Now,
I don't like to use this term, but I'm going to use it for what I'm saying. Slip up and engage in some outside of the house stuff. I don't really know how you can slip into it because we all know the preparation it takes to actually do it. So that's not really a slip up. But for the sake of this, I'm going to say slip up. If you do it one time, then, you still going to have to work to earn the trust back. But it won't be as hard to do if you are a habitual cheater. If you always you just can't keep it in your pants, man and women.
I want to say ain't no slipping.
Yeah, it ain't no. You don't slip into somebody else's bed. I'm sorry. You don't slip into another hotel room. You don't slip into creeping and sneaking it through windows. That's not slipping. That's intentional. But I just use slipping for the sake of this conversation. So the more you cheat, the more you got to do to earn the trust back. If that person stays with you and gives you the opportunity to earn the trust back. There are certain people that you won and done. It's like the playoffs. You lose and that's it. You are out of there. And then I was telling my wife this today. If this is you, then you got to be, I know it's going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to just say the man cheated because that's normally what happens. If the man cheat, then that woman going to want to know where you are at all times of the day. She probably going to want to go through your phone, your text messages, your email. And that's going to be uncomfortable. But you're going to have to be uncomfortable for a season to get her back to a comfortable place with you because of what you created and what you did. So you just
or
gonna have
vice versa.
or vice versa.
Nowadays, vice versa.
You just gonna have to be uncomfortable if you want the relationship to work. That is.
Right. Okay.
So,
LaWanda said she agreed with you. Yep. One and done. One and done.
One and done.
All right. So I guess,
let me stay there. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Me and my wife had this discussion. Oh, you never know what you would do, and you just talking. No, I kind of know. Because I know the value I bring to, I'm going to say this marriage and this relationship, whatever you want to call it. And I know what I'm worthy of and what I'm not worthy of. And I'm worthy of a monogamous marriage. So being that that's the way I feel, my mentality is one and done. Okay. Some people may disagree, everybody, that's not everybody's situation. And I understand and respect that. I'm talking about me. Because I know, I don't know if I can go back. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't know that, right? You haven't walked in those shoes. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
And you don't know what strength that the Lord has given you to walk through those shoes. And it will take him. It will take him. It will take him to get you through that.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So you don't know that. So you can't say that. I don't want to know that. Right now in this moment you're saying that, but you cannot say that. Like, no, there has not been any infidelity in our marriage. But what I'm saying is, I can't say that. Yes, I want to say that. Oh yeah, you gone. Like, right. I'm throwing your clothes out the door. You out. You know. But I don't know what
Right. I get that.
It'll take a lot of work. You understand what I'm saying?
It'll take a lot of work. Yeah. Tons
a lot of work. I'm saying, like, from God and everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Buddha, like, God himself got to come and tell me.
Buddha, Confucius, everybody.
So but I get what you're saying.
Right.
Like, everybody has their limits. And
That's
your thing might be cheating. My thing might be something else.
My thing is two things, actually.
Okay, what's yours? Cheating and disrespect.
Yeah, those.
So what are some of y'all things? What is like the? This is it. Like, we ain't like, I can't even do this.
Right. That's one of them. I think I could stay with you better if you had like an addiction to something over you screwing somebody else. I just don't know.
Is that a man thing? Because usually
no, it's a me thing.
Can't dick.
No. It's because I have known guys over the years that that girl was wilding on them, and they went back time after time after time. So I can't put it to a gender. I'm making this personal. Right. Just saying me.
Yeah, you talking about you.
I'm talking about me.
Hey, Kia. Kia said infidelity. So she's
right there with us.
Right. Yeah. And LaWanda said cheating, hitting, call me out my name. Yeah, all that, LaWanda.
What Dana said?
Hey, Dana.
Ooh.
Dana said, what about sexual addiction, then, Savalis?
If the sexual addiction is limited to the house, I'm good with that. If it's outside of the house, no.
Okay.
No. Hey, no.
Okay, so if it's limited to the house.
Yeah. If you addicted to me, but which there is such thing as a sexual addiction.
Oh, yes, it is.
That exists. And I couldn't stay with you.
Just a side note. What's the professor on Power? She has a sexual addiction.
Dr. Carrie Milburn or something like that. Isn't that Milburn? Yeah.
Oh, no, she said Holly Berry, her ex-husband, had that.
Right, yeah, I remember that. I can't remember, what was his name? The singer, right? Eric Benet. He was a sex addict.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dylan said cheating is a hard stop for him.
Yeah, man.
Like, so I guess that's a big one for everybody.
That's a big one. That's a big, for men anyway. Yeah, you just can't. I know what we do. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't imagine being back in the bed with her and she did what she do to me to another man.
And you said you gave a good thing one time. It was
about the food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. Where I asked, I forgot, we was doing a teaching, I think, and I said, "What's your favorite meal?" And the person named this, that, and the third, whatever. I said, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna fix it for you, man." Then I said, "But before you get it, I'm gonna slap my hand in the plate, rub my hand all around it, lick my fingers, pick the bread up, and then I'm gonna put it back on the plate and give it to you." Who wants that?
Right.
I'm not eating that. I ain't eating nothing else.
Anyway, Ryan said, however, the sexual addiction could be to porn.
Wow.
That's good.
That's true.
I remember
Kurt Franklin talking about that, yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Heavy.
That is true too. Hey, Brina. She said, so as my mama says, here's another one. You can choose to forgive, but you have to let it go and not bring it up as a weapon.
Right.
In forgiving, the person has to be remorseful and be sorry. It takes therapy, God, and forgiveness.
All of that.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah, God and forgiveness. It
All
does.
that.
That's what I said. God will have to take you through that.
You got, yeah, 'cause
Right.
that's talking about trust. That's, the trust has been shattered.
It's gone.
It
It's
has been
gone.
shattered.
And like he said, you have to make your life uncomfortable.
Right. The one who
To
did
make,
it.
Yeah,
right.
the one who did it.
Right.
To make the other person feel comfortable.
Right.
And it's no time limit on that.
They get it's. Yeah.
Well,
that's
it's
true.
a time limit, but what I'm saying is you have to, it's a process. You
Right.
got to work through
You got to
it.
allow them to work through it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is another one. This is another one right here.
Uh-oh.
Mishandling of the funds.
Money.
Mishandling of the funds. One of the number one reasons couples argue is about money. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
About money. This is another biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to hide spending habits. Trying to buy stuff and hide it. Them Amazon boxes coming in. All this stuff. That's and that goes back to lying. That goes back to not being honest. Examples of out of control shopping habits. You said you paid the light bill and the lights get cut off.
Mm-hmm.
You said you paid the car payment and here come the repo man. So that is mishandling of funds. In life, you will have unexpected expenses, and if you already don't mess the money up, then what we gonna do?
Leave Amazon out of this.
I know they know. I'm like, oh Lord, I got to stay on Amazon too. But anyway, just to mishandle. But as long as your bills paid, that's fine.
I don't know
If y'all agree.
Okay, that's different. Okay, yeah, throw that part in there, cause yeah, I don't know.
As long as your bill paid, I'm just saying the mishandling of funds. Like if you out here and your bill, you saying you want to pay the light bill, and the wife or the husband thinking that the light bill is paid,
Right,
and then all of a sudden you sitting in the dark.
Right.
We gotta have to have a discussion.
We're gonna have to have a discussion. Money, I think money is as equal a culprit in breaking up of marriages as cheating. I really do. I think they kind of go hand in hand because we put a post up the other day about love don't pay the bills.
Right.
Now that sounds harsh, but it is so true. It is true. You have to have responsibility when it comes to. We talk about responsibility when it comes to communication in marriage. When it comes to infidelity, we talking about trust tonight. Well, you have to be responsible when it comes to your finances also. And there's no set way, no one way. Everybody is different. Everybody got a way that they handle money in their household. But you got to have a system. You got to have some type of system that works for you. Where, like my wife said, it shouldn't be where if she's the one who is in control of actually physically paying the bill. She got it all spreadsheet. That ain't my deal. I'm old school. If it was me, I still be getting money orders. But she got it. That's her thing. So because we trust each other and she trusts me, I don't have to worry about none of that. I know it's getting taken care of.
So Dylan made a point. He said, we are not living just to pay bills, though. That is true.
Right.
Some of that money that goes to Amazon can go someplace else to make us more money, which is invested.
Absolutely.
I mean, I agree with that. I don't
Absolutely.
have no problem with that whatsoever.
Absolutely.
I don't have no problem with that. I'm just saying that, if the bills are paid and your investments are set or whatever, yeah, you work hard.
I feel like we should enjoy the money that we make,
right.
But we got to prioritize now.
Yes, you have to prioritize.
I saw somebody put a post up today said you shouldn't be on vacation and broke.
That's interesting.
You shouldn't be on vacation and broke, And like I said, but like we talking about trust here, we have to have a certain trust for me to know that the bills are taken care of, and she does a phenomenal job at it. That's her thing. I make sure I do my part, and just like we was talking about, she know the amount of money I'm giving her every month.
Right.
She know that, and she know what to do with it. I don't know what did she do with it, to tell you the truth, because she'll be like, "Oh, we got this much in the savings." I'll be like, "Okay, where'd that come from?" Well, thank God, But it's because she don't have to tell me. I wouldn't know.
Right, but I want you to know.
But she want me to know. Because that's how you build up trust. Telling your spouse stuff that they may not want to know but need to know is a good way to build up trust.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
you work out your finances. I'm telling you, especially I think women, that's more of an issue with them because they like security. Women are big on being secure and feeling secure and not having to look in the refrigerator and all you see is the what do you call that stuff we used to put in? I'm aging myself. Arm and Hammer. Remember when people used to put that in the refrigerator?
That's just to soak up the scent.
Oh, but whatever. Yeah, and that's all that's in there. you're going to have some problems, which is going to continue to chip away at the trust as we've been talking about tonight.
Yeah. So, anyway, and lack of support.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki. And lack of support. Ways to build trust back is to stay committed. That's one of the ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's to
so
stay committed.
When you say lack of support, what do you mean?
Oh, gosh. I knew he was going to ask that.
Yeah, when you say lack of support, that's
well, it goes along with the first one we did. It goes along with the first one we did.
The first page we did?
Yeah, which is unreliable, being unreliable. Lack of support, being unreliable. You don't have my back. You know what I'm saying? If I need you to do something with the kids,
okay.
You supposed to, if I'm doing something and I ask you to do something with the kids, or that something need to be done with the children, then I need your support.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That could wear a person out. Hey, Nikki. So that's.
But lack of support can go. What if the lack of support is one person has a dream that they're trying to accomplish, but the other person doesn't believe in it? That's lack of support. But I don't believe in what you're doing. Do I get punished for that? Do I get that I don't trust you because I don't believe in what your dream is, or I'm not on board with what your dream is?
But that's where communication will come into play. What y'all think? That's where communication will come into play.
Because that lack of support can range from what you said about help me with the kids, get the kids in the bed, all the way to, I don't know about you starting your own business. I ain't with that. I don't think it's a good time.
Because you're going to run into that.
Exactly. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, you're going to run into that.
You're going to run into that.
Because we have disagreed. Have we ever disagreed on something like that? Or not? I'm sure we have. We've been together I'm sure we have. We've had some lack of disagreements. We always try to support each other.
Right.
But we were like, because I'm normally the type, I'm just talking about me because I can. But if it's made up in my mind, I'm normally going to do it. But I have worked on that. I'm
stubborn. Yeah.
Right. Communication is the key. That's when you sit down and you talk about it. And you hash out things like, okay, well, but you got to watch your words. So you got to be very careful when you're communicating this, because you don't want to crush the dream, but you want to. I'm a realist too. Like I like to see stuff like lay it out like this, that, and that. And I guess some would say that's a lack of faith. But I'm working on that as well. I'm praying about that and working on that.
She has made great strides, America.
So, but I like to lay stuff out. Okay, if we do this may happen.
LaWanda said we definitely had disagreements about jobs, work. I'm sitting here trying to think of, well, I know one thing we may have had disagreements.
That's a good one, Dylan. Go ahead.
What do you say? What I miss?
Go ahead. So Dylan said we definitely had a disagreement about, I was skeptical about LaWanda starting a daycare in the house.
Okay.
And I can see the many reasons for that, because liability issues.
But ultimately, darling, you did support her.
You did support her, and it was wonderful, right, darling? While it lasted,
profitable and successful,
right? While it lasted,
yes, right.
Pastor Ryan said, "Watch your words and watch your tone."
Watch your words and watch your tone. Let me tell you why that's so important. Today at my job, there was a young man who worked in my department who was called up to the office, and our higher ups let him know that he was being moved out of my department, right? And when he went to speak to, I was supervising him, but he's now going to be under a different supervisor. And the other supervisor that he's going to be under said that he was upset, and he was saying, I do everything right. I know my job. I come to work on time. I do this, that, and third, but my delivery is wrong. But I do everything that's right. And I said, he doesn't get it. And then I told her, I use this as an example. If you ever ordered a pizza, say you order a pizza from Pizza Hut, Domino's, wherever. The cheese is placed on the pizza perfectly. The crust is baked to perfection. The pepperoni, the olive, whatever you get on your pizza. It's a gorgeous pizza. And the guy comes to your house, rings the bell, says Domino's, and throws the pizza at you like that. That perfection just became an issue because of your tone and the way you delivered the pizza to me. I don't want that no more. I had a person deliver a pizza to me years ago. The pizza was gorgeous till I looked at it and saw it was a dead spider in it.
Ugh.
It's the delivery. It's your tone, your delivery, the way you present. He didn't get that, and that's why he got moved. That's one of the reasons why we have relationships, and I have problems with our relationship with trust. We don't deliver stuff in the right way when it comes to communication. Delivery is everything.
Right.
So you can.
That's what Nikki said.
I can take, and I would say, I can take a person who may not know as much, may have some areas where they need to tighten up a little bit. But if their delivery is right, if they know how to talk to people, if their tone is on point, I can work with you on that. Because you can learn procedures and we can go through the manual. I can teach you that. You understand what I'm saying? But if your tone is wrong and you don't know it,
then you got a problem.
then we got a problem. Tone and delivery is everything, especially when it comes to communication. It is paramount that you can say whatever you want to say, but just say it the right way. And it's not necessary to say everything you think. I am learning that in my older years. I'm learning that everything I can say, I don't actually have to say it.
Yeah, sometimes you just be
sometimes
quiet.
you just got to be quiet.
Sometimes you got to know. You got to know when to be quiet.
It is so beneficial to a marriage. And a job. What she say?
It's COVID. You supposed to leave it on the porch anyway. But she get what you said.
I think you get the point, though. Yeah.
And Nikki said that your audio match your video.
That ain't everything Nikki said. Nikki said
it's my facial expressions.
It's
yes,
my facial expressions.
Nikki.
Nikki,
yes.
Yes, Nikki.
And my sister said I got a tone problem.
I got a tone problem.
Well, at least you admit it. That's the first step. That's the study and be quiet.
No, study to be quiet.
Study to, and Kiki said her facial expressions.
Facial expressions, yeah.
Study to be quiet.
A lot of times your words may be quiet, your mouth may be quiet, but your face is screaming.
And my mama said, just hold some water in your mouth until you calm down. Just hold some water. Drink some water and hold it.
Body language is part of communication. Your body language is communication, ladies, gentlemen. Body language is communication.
It's in the eyebrows.
It's in that say a whole lot if you paying attention.
And the flaring of your nose too, Nikki.
Flaring of your nose, your jaw tightening, all of that is speaking.
Yeah. So that's good. That was a good analogy.
Yeah. So tone and delivery is important. All of this is important to keeping the trust, which is what we were actually talking about tonight. About trusting someone that you don't love. And based off what we heard here, I guess that's possible. I just posed the question because I didn't know they could be separate. But I was wrong. Maybe because I've never been in that position where
or loving someone you don't trust.
Yeah.
Loving someone you don't trust.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just glad I don't have to experience that because I don't know how I would deal with that. But that's me.
But it is possible to gain trust back. It takes.
Yes.
It takes a lot of work.
Yes.
But it's possible to gain trust back.
It is possible.
If both parties are willing to work.
So you won't have to ever find yourself in that position. Just remain a trustworthy lady or gentleman. That's all you got to do. Just be trustworthy. I tell people at the job all the time to come to the courthouse, man, I can't stand y'all coming down here. Stop being a criminal. Stop stealing. Stop selling drugs. I know that's easy. Stop speeding. Stop fighting all the time. Then you won't have to deal with us. It's simple.
It's as simple as that.
It's just as simple as that. Do the speed limit. Stay the speed. If it say 45, do 45.
All right.
And then you don't have to deal with us. Stop being, I be wanting to say it so bad. Stop being a criminal. I can't stand coming down here. I've been here 11 years and you've been here 11 years. I think you like us. I think you kind of like us, yeah.
You've been here the same amount of time.
You've been here the same. I work here. Why are you here 11 years? Right. And I'm not this is funny, but it's true. I'm not exaggerating. There are people I've seen for 11 years, almost 12.
They stop you in the store.
In the store, the mall, the state fair.
At church.
At church. Oh, I've been pulled to the side at many a church service.
And then somebody say, who was that? I don't even know who that person was. Like, I don't know.
But they know me.
But they know him.
Yeah.
And he's looking like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even with a mask on during COVID, people recognize my forehead. That happened to me a couple months ago. I was going in the store, and the dude, looked at me. He was like, "Can you take care of a ticket for me?" And I said, "You recognize my forehead?" Because that's the only thing that was showing. I had on glasses, a mask, and a hat, and he recognized my forehead. Sir, anyway.
That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story. Yeah. Anyway, you guys have been wonderful. We got some good news, upcoming good news.
No.
But I'm not going to say nothing.
No.
But anyway, we got some good news coming, and we're excited about
We got
everything.
a lot of. This is going to be a great year for key players.
We are speaking it into existence
It
now.
is in existence. Yeah. We got some things coming up. We are super excited about. My wife spoke earlier about the event we're hosting in Wilson, Cocktails and Kisses. That's in Wilson, North Carolina. Thank you, Princess and Ernie, whenever y'all may see this.
Thank you, Princess and Ernie.
Once again, bringing us to East.
No, Nikki, I'm not pregnant. I rebuke you.
No.
I rebuke you right now. No, the devil is two lies.
No.
The devil is two lies.
No.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Nikki, you just threw my whole aura off. Yeah. No. We are loving being empty nesters. It is great.
Yes.
But yeah, we're hosting a Valentine event in Wilson, February 12th. It's going to be a nice, intimate event. We're looking forward to it.
Right. What's the menu? She said it was steak.
I remember chicken, steak, beverages.
I can't remember everything, but she's going to have a DJ. It's going to be a DJ there and stuff like that. And vendors, couple vendors, like bedroom candy. Mm-hmm. And if you know anything about bedroom candy, I'm not here to promote it, but I'm just saying that Wedge, you might want to get you one. It's so good. That Wedge is really good.
Everybody doesn't know what the Wedge is. Tell people what the Wedge is.
That Wedge is, it's soft. It's velvet on one side. It has handles. And what you do is
you talking about that?
Yeah. And, And so it positions you just right.
It's got handles.
It has handles.
Yeah.
And it holds up to, I think, 300 something pounds. Mm. So
your sister got one.
Ladies.
Wow.
Oh, you got one. Oh, okay.
It runs in the family. Yeah.
So that Wedge is the truth. I'm not just trying. I'm gonna be real with y'all, because some of that stuff is garbage. But that Wedge is good. That Wedge is good. But
I don't know if we should just give them our word without testing the Wedge out later for the next round. No, but it's been a minute. I don't know if
we don't test.
We're gonna be trustworthy. Ain't that what we're talking about? Being trustworthy. So I think we should try the Wedge. Look at Ryan. Wedge. Tell Ryan what the Wedge is about, where he can go.
I already told you. It's a bedroom candy. Just look up bedroom candy. Candy by Candy. I mean, what is it by Candy?
You bought it.
It's a Wedge, and it's not that expensive either, because you know how some of that stuff.
LaWanda said send her that link.
Test me. Okay. I hope she still sell it, because it's been a while since I had it. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I had it.
So years,
yeah, but that's a good one. Now that swing, I had to let that go.
Yeah, we looked at that and just laughed.
The swing won't for me. I had to let it go, y'all. Anyway,
we still got mortgage to pay on the house, and we want to tear the house up.
The dough was coming down.
Yeah, the swing. Anyway. No, not yet. Yeah.
Not for me.
Not the swing. Yeah.
But anyway, thank you guys for rocking with us. Mm-hmm. We love each and every one of you, and we will see you not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after.
And if you came on late, share this anyway. Somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to hear, what was said tonight. You know what I'm saying? So even if you came on late, just go ahead and share it anyway.
Yes. So thank you guys, and we love you all. Have a good evening and a great week.
Peace.